Hello everybody, Popman here, jumping into a draft, M15 of course, for the time being anyway. What we got here? The Spirit Bonds is decent, I believe. Yeah, it might just be the pick. I don't like drafting white though, it's kind of boring. Part of me just wants to take the Elvish Mystic and go green. There's quite a lot of white cards in there as well. Maybe I ignore the Spirit Bonds and just take like either Mystic or the Enforcer, even the Primate. It's a difficult choice to be honest. I guess we go with this though. Boring McSmorin, but whatever. Okay, and this one is probably the Kurd Chieftain. Doesn't go at all with Spirit Bonds, but it's probably the best card in the pack. I like Welcome Turn. What other red is there? Yeah, to be honest, I quite like. I haven't drafted red for a long time, so I think I'm just going to take the Kurd Chieftain and see if there's any red open in the next couple of packs, and maybe we'll just go red. Maybe, hopefully, red green. Maybe now I wish I took that Elvish Mystic, but what are you going to do? I'm going to take the Kurd Chieftain. Okay, so there's a Siege Worm here, which goes well with the Kurd Chieftain if we're going red green. Also an Enforcer. Juggernaut is really good though, actually. I might just take the Juggernaut because that keeps me. Oh, but the Siege Worm's. Yeah, I think Juggernaut's better because I don't know what colours I want to be yet, and he will just go into pretty much any deck. I think that's a fair enough pick. Yeah, we're going to take the Juggernaut. Convince myself. And there's another Siege Worm in this pack anyway. There's also a Scrapyard Mongrel, which is interesting. Quite a good pack actually. Pegasus, Elf, Bronze Sable. It's quite good. So he becomes a 5/3 of Trample. So that'd be a pretty good combo if I had the Juggernaut and the Mongrel out at the same time. Do I take the Mongrel here or the Worm? I think the Worm, maybe the, yeah. I think Worm is probably the pick here. It's just a very powerful card. And here, blue is suddenly open with Jason's Ingenuity, Turn to Frog, Nimbus of the Isles is even pretty decent. Could take a Runeclaw Bear, or the Golem, or the Giant. If we're staying on these colours, which we probably are. Let's get out of the way so I know exactly what we've got going on. What's the pick here? Could just be a bear. No, bears. We can pick up bears all day long. That's the thing. It might even just be a golem. Just have some big hitters. I'll probably pick up some big hitters later. Maybe it is the bear. It also helps with the Convoke of the Siege Worm. I'm sure I can pick up a golem later on. Maybe it's just a giant. No, I think it's bear. We're gonna take bear. Okay, here could be the Generator Servant. Because it's a 2-1 at the end of the day, which is fine, 2-1 for 2, but we can also sack it and maybe get out an earlier Worm or Kurd Chieftain. Living Totem's good as well. By +1/+1, another creature. Well, maybe it's the Totem. It's Totem or Servant, what do we want? I think it's Servant. I want it. I don't think I've ever played this. Oh, great, and that was another Servant. Well, we're going to be picking that, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to take the Servant just because I don't think I've ever picked one before. I want to see what it plays like before I stop drafting M15 and start playing Khan. So this will probably be one of the last ever M15 drafts I do. So, yeah, I think let's go take the next Servant. This pack looks bad. Man, there's so many Welcome Turns. I could have had a ridiculous blue deck, to be honest. That's gonna be annoying. I don't think I take. Do I take the Welcome Turn? No, because all the Welcome Turns I passed. The guy next to me is blatantly going to be blue, and he's going to cut me off. And again, I don't want to just get destroyed by Welcome Turns. So what is the pick here? Could just take Clear the Path. I don't think that's really going to do anything. don't think any of these really do anything. I think it is just welcome turn, and I'll probably never play blue, but whatever. Now there's quite a lot of black flying about. Tyrant's Machine actually is a half decent card. So we'll put it in there. Yeah, Wayfinder gets back to me. It's alright, isn't it? I'll take the Wayfinder. None of these cards are very appealing, so we'll just slap them on the sideboard. Sure, sideboard. Oh, okay, well, blue just seems open. Actually, do I want to take the Lava Axe? Probably not. Actually, screw it. Let's take the Lava Axe. We're just gonna abandon this. Any other day, I almost certainly would have taken Jace's Ingenuity over Lava Axe all day long, but yeah, I just wanna. I'm definitely red. Well, I'm not definitely red. I'm almost certainly red. Probably red. And Lava Axe, again, something I've never drafted because I think it's a pretty bad card, but, you know, might just get that final 5 damaging. Who knows? Well, what's the pick here? I think the pick is to take the mountain. I'm probably going to die to that Fugitive Wizard now. What is this? Please go away. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at the booster pack number 2. Okay, we got Mercurial Pretender, which I'm not going to play. Broodkeeper could be a thing. So you make dragons whenever you attach an aura to it, which we have no auras. I don't know if there are any auras in these colours, but there's nothing else much in here. Like Venom Sliver's okay. Another totem. We could still go into blue and take the Mercurial Pretender. I think I prefer to stay in these colours though, just because I often play blue. I'm always ended up with Frost Lynxes and Welcome Turns. I'm just a bit bored of it, so I think I want to avoid blue if possible and just stay red-green. In which case, I guess the Broodkeeper is the best card. Yeah, gonna take that. Okay, this pack isn't great for me. Could just be the Rhino. Got a lot of black cards. It's a rare missing. It's either Rhino or Forge Devil, I suppose. I can probably pick up a Forge Devil later on. Charging Rhino is actually pretty decent, I think, so that's fine. Here, let me just read this again. I always get confused by the number of artifacts. Where it dies. Yeah, it's a bit too clunky. Does the Paragon get in? I haven't got many red creatures at the moment. It might just be the Marauder. I might be able to pick up Marauder later on though. Maybe it's Paragon. It's Paragon or Marauder. I think I've got just enough red creatures. And I'm going to pick up a few more to make the Paragon just a bit better. But only just. I like Marauder, but I'm going to go with the Paragon. Inferno Fist. Yep. Or even Shrapnel Blast. Because I've got a couple of artifacts which can just get dumped in. That's quite interesting, but I think Inferno Fist is just too good. And who knows, maybe no one will take Shrapnel Blast because generally it's not a good card. But I'll be happy with an Inferno Fist here. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Here, there's literally nothing. I suppose we're going to take a Torch Fiend, or maybe even an Evolving Wilds. Do we really need an Evolving Wilds? We could splash for something at some point. None of that's getting in. It's literally Evolving Wilds or Torch Fiend. Do I need another 2-1? I've got quite a lot of in that slot already. I think I'm actually just going to take the Evolving Wilds just in case I have to... Oh, there's another Lava Axe. I could just go burn to strategy. No, I think the pick is the Enforcer here. 1 Lava Axe is enough, I think. Double red's a bit annoying, but no, I think it's fine, especially as I got the Paragon. And he's a free drop, which obviously I didn't have until now. There's not a lot of green or red going on here, though. I'm going to take the Sentinel. There's not a lot going on for us, which is a bit worrying. Have I got any enchantments? Got Inferno Fist. And that's it, isn't it? So maybe back to nature. Wait, what's this again? Got 6. Act of treason. Is it rummaging goblin or back to nature? I think we're going to take this as a sideboard card. I'm not going to struck on the goblin. Oh my god, clear the path, it's gone berserk. Sanctified Charge is getting cut here because there's nothing else I want to see. Be mindful there's a Necrobite. None of these cards help at all. Guess we'll take a Tyrant's Machine so people can't use it on my Siege Worm. Man, we're getting kind of cut here. I'm not too happy about this. I guess we'll take that because it's a rare. Oh, Shrapnel Blast did come back. It's actually pretty good. I think I have quite a few artifacts. Well, 3 artifacts. Yeah, we're just going to take that. We might even pick up another one. Yeah, let's get Staff with the Wild Magus. Yeah. And another one. Yeah, we'll sack them and burn them 5 to the face. Where did you go? Put that in the sideboard. Tyrant's Machine will probably end up in the sideboard. Actually, just put in the sideboard initially anyway. I don't think I need it for now. It's only against decks similar to mine where they have 1 or 2 massive dudes which you just cannot deal with. Tyrant's Machine just taps them down and costs 4 mana, which is a bit heavy, but you know, if there's no other answer for it, then you sideboard it in. Anyway, let's have a look at the third pack and see if we can rescue this awful draft. Maybe I should have gone blue. Okay, so we've got a few things in here. Could be Burning Anger. It could be Heat Ray. It could be Marauder. It could be Mongrel. There's quite a lot of good red cards in here. Burning Anger goes extremely well with Siege Worm and the Rhino and the Juggernaut. I can stop him from attacking and tap him down instead. I think it's probably Burning Anger. I'm really sad to pass a Heat Ray though. Really sad. Maybe I do pick Heat Ray. Oof. Is it Heat Ray or Burning Anger? I think it's Burning Anger. Yeah, it's got to be Burning Anger. I'm not so accustomed to drafting red, so we really hope one of like the Mongrel or the Heat Ray comes back somehow by some miracle. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really accustomed to drafting red, so I'm not too sure on the power levels of some things. This guy isn't exciting. Nothing is exciting in here. Ornithopter, so I can sack it to the to the Shrapnel Blast. Could be a thing. It could be a thing. No, that's gonna wheel though. Don't really want that. Could be Vine Weft, just so I can enchant my thingy, Broodkeeper. It's quite a bad card, but I think we're gonna take it anyway. We didn't have any slivers, so it could just be a Scrapyard Mongrel. There's another Rhino. I think the Mongrel. What's better here, Mongrel or Rhino? I think Mongrel. We already have 1 Rhino, and we have quite a few artifacts. The Golem is also good, but I think I'll be happy just to take the Mongrel here. It's pretty good, and that's what's going to happen. Taking the Mongrel. Another Siege Worm. Another Ornithopter. Yeah, sack it for 5 damage. The Rough Rider as well, which actually might be decent because we haven't got much in the 3-drop slot. I think it's Siege Worm though. I like having some big beefy people up top. Here, I guess it's Gather Courage. Have a single combat trick. Can't be bad. Makes people think, especially if you show it in game 1 and decide, oh, that's got a card. Take the Marauder. Yeah, there's nothing else in here really. Yeah, this is. I'll take a Wayfinder. This has not been a very good draft, I have to admit. But Frostlink's so late, man. We definitely could have gone blue, I think. I'm actually going to play this Denizen at all. Probably not. I think I might actually just cut the Frostlinks because it's so annoying to play against. Oh, we've got another Mongrel. It came back. I'm happy with that. Yep, take that. Titanic Growth. Here, the Ornithopter did come back. I don't think we're going to play it. Or do we? Just for the Shrapnel Blast. I'm not going to take anything else from in here, so it might actually be quite funny. Okay. And that's pretty much going to round up the draft. There's going to be a couple of junky cards left. I just 10th picked Ornithopters. That's how bad it's become. I don't think it's the worst draft ever. My curve is kind of abnormal, but what you going to do? Look, your Ornithopter is worse than a land. You are literally worse than a land. Anyway, let's go on and see what deck I can build out of this. Okay, this is the hilarious deck I've managed to come up with. Siege Worms at the top of the thing. I've basically decided to have fun with this deck rather than try and make it the best I can. It's still the best I can, but as well as being fun, so it's like the best and fun as I can. So I got I can't even say this, might makes right. Just because I got some big creatures and I thought it might be funny if it ever works. And also the Ornithopter is in there, along with Shrapnel Blast, and Vine Weft makes it in as well, because I figured it can either put onto Ornithopter turn 1 for a 1/3 flyer on turn 1, which is quite funny, or I could just put it on the Broodkeeper and start making dragons. So yeah, this is my amazingly awful deck, but it should be fun. Let's see what happens.